Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah. Yo. Yo. Oh, man. So I'm walking to work, you know what I mean? I'm on the strip just walking. And I walk past this store, right? And, flashback happened. Cause, like, you know, things been going on. And I remember, didn't I tell your ass I was gonna get rid of you? It'd be so funny how many niggas I tell them what's gonna happen. They don't believe that shit, and then their ass is gone. And everybody let me, then I see your ass, I always see them a couple of weeks or months later, yo. I swear, I feel like little Stewie. Vengeance is mine. So anyway, for like a year almost, this super was in that building, right? And this motherfucker was so a part of the clique. You could tell, like, he always around these niggas. He was always letting all of them sit in the fucking office with him. Then, he was always pretending like the cameras were working at first to make people feel safe in the building. And then soon as all of the crazy shit started happening, niggas is like, yeah, the cameras don't work. So I'm like, alright, that's when I knew I had the Batman niggas, cause I was like, that's why they nigga, the cameras probably never work. And this is how they've been operating. This is how they've been getting all this shit off. Because they know no one can see. So, I remember one day I asked this guy was fucking, even like I say, man, niggas will be cool with you and hate your fucking guts the whole time once you dead, dog. This nigga, when I first met him, this nigga was on my dick. Hey, Dad, come downstairs, cause it was the early GMB days. I make like 3 videos in one day, change my outfit every time. I come downstairs 3 different times in like fucking 2 hours, dressed different, walking around the neighborhood, doing what I'm doing, right? Every time I come downstairs, he always used to see me and be like, yo, I like that. Nigga was watching my style. This dirty ass nigga always was in sweatpants and a white t-shirt. And I'm looking at this nigga like, ain't nothing wrong with that. You a super, you know what I mean? You working, you're in the building all day. I wouldn't really be trying to dress up neither. I'd be just fucking plexing, you know? And, this shit had me dying. Because once I started noticing that he was a part of these niggas, cause, you know, the anger started coming out, now he's fucking acting crazy. Well, not acting crazy, but you're gonna see the happiness, like the coolness going away, you know? No more highs and bars, now it's just beady eye stares. You know, like in Belly, when DMX drove down there with Nas and he's about to take that shit over, and them dusty ass niggas down there was like, yeah, them niggas driving real good. We gonna have to rat on them niggas. Not shoot them and go to war like real gangsters. No, we're gonna call the cops on them niggas and get them locked up and get them the fuck out of here. So that shit had me dying laughing, you know what I'm saying? Cause I think these niggas think that, like, everybody always says, real gangster. I'm a real thug, nigga. And I look at you niggas like, you do realize the niggas you looked up to ratted on each other, right? You do realize that they didn't always go to war with each other. They used the cops against each other. So when I do it, what? I'm a pussy hole, right? I'm pussy. Because I used niggas with guns to come scare the shit out you and put you in order. You know, the thing that you were trying to do? Fucking goofy ass niggas. See, that gangster shit only works on stupid black men that have the code of the hood. Well, I gotta handle this myself, and I gotta, nigga, that I go to work, nigga. Them niggas work for me. You know, like the dirty ass gangsters and little kids that you had in the building, you dirty ass nigga. You had all them working for you. Well, I go to work and my taxes pay their bills to come get you. So, you know, this world is don't let them trick you out of using your power, because you have more power than them. Everybody's real fucking super tough until them real red and blue boys come. They wear that dark blue, but don't they shine that red? Yeah, they shine that red. They shine that red and that blue. And when everybody sees that red and that blue and hear them, the sounds of horn, sound of horns. As soon as niggas say the sound of the horns and they see them lights, everybody scatters like roaches. All the power, all the I'm fucking a gorilla, I'll fucking take life, I'll fucking maim people. Why does that shit go right out the window as soon as they come? Because that's who you really are. Whenever you think someone has more power than you, you don't want to get crazy. Whenever you think there's consequences for your actions, you won't go through with it. Because that's who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's called making a smart decision. You know? Like when people attack you, and then you say, well, I'm going to call them, because there's too many of them, and there's only one of me. And none of these niggas want to go outside and get fucking busy like real men. Everybody want to pull something out. When I'm the one making videos, screaming in the hallways, whenever you want to fight me one-on-one, we'll go fight, bro. If that's what you really want, we'll fight it out. You'll get what you want. You'll get to touch a nigga up that for some reason you don't like. More than likely because I'm prettier than you. Because all you niggas in that building, none of you niggas look better than me. None of you niggas. Not one of you. Not one of y'all faces look better than me. You can have more money. You can have the biddies, if y'all want to call them that, you know what I mean? But, dog, when it comes to this valor, when it comes to the Lord shit, when it comes to this physical specimen that I am, you niggas ain't fucking with it. There's only one nigga fucking with me in the building on the physicality. And that's that little Spanish dude on the first floor. Nigga cocky as hell, he work out all the time. You can tell he be hitting the gym. I be salute that nigga like, yo, keep that shit going, homie. He probably one of y'all too. Well, I know he cool with y'all, but he don't never say nothing to me. So, to me, he ain't one of y'all, even if he one of y'all, because he don't act like y'all. He does his own thing. Anyway, so I see this fucking goofy out there the other day, probably trying to cop something, fucking dust bucket, and he's all trying to look good, trying to stand out there, and I'm like, looking at this nigga, and he's staring at me, and they be wanting me to say something so bad, right, fat boy? Fat boy made sure to go to the coffee shop, and I see this fat ass nigga in there with Frankie. Frankie be turning around. It'd be funny when niggas don't know you there, and then you're standing there and you're just grilling them, and then they turn around and they do that little twitch like, oh, and then they gotta perform. You're like, oh, I control you, nigga. I control you. You could go from being regular, and as soon as you see me, you gotta start turning up. You guys, you know what I mean? I be looking at this nigga like, yo, bro, you are not me, homie. Walk me down the street saluting at the cars. I'm like, oh, you the doppelganger, dog? I mean, you had been sucking my dick this whole last 2 years and trying to copy everything I'm doing. I get dressed up, you want to get dressed up. I want to hang out front, make GMB TV. You want to hang outside with your dusty-ass boys doing nothing. You know? I open my door, play my fucking music, and, you know, you want to play your music, but you want to disturb everybody and shake the floor. I said, dog, you're just a fucking copycat, my nigga. I realized that about you. You're a sad soul. Something happened to you when you was young, I know it. You definitely was one of those neglected kids, or you probably didn't have parents or something, who knows, because your craziness is definitely due to birth problems and shit. Like, you're just naturally crazy. You're an idiot. You know what I mean? Only an idiot can do the things the way you're doing them. You know? This shit was crazy, though. So I see this dude. And I'm just, it flashbacks, crazy. I'm at flashback on flashback. And when I seen him, I flashed back to one of my GMB TV episodes where I was pressing this dude about giving me my stamp and my envelope so I can go pay my rent. And how he never gives me receipts. And that's the only way I could prove that I pay rent is by my receipts. The fuck. And this nigga's telling me, nah, I ain't gotta give you shit. You go buy a stamp. You know, even though I've been giving you a stamp since you moved in, and the landlord, you know, said, you don't gotta worry about stamps. I provide them. And the envelope to make sure I get my motherfucking money right away. I don't want to hear no excuses on the rent day. I don't want to hear that, oh, the store was closed, it was raining, I ain't got my stamp. See, the landlord was smart. He's about his business. And then dirty niggas like you come around and fuck his whole building up. Trying to get your extra money. Trying to have more fiend-ass niggas live there, right? That was y'all goal. Let me get as many fiends in here as possible. That way, when everybody ODs, they're just old, dirty-ass niggas anyway. These people in this town don't care about these people. Motherfuckers die every motherfucking other month in this building. Niggas is dying all through this town. Nobody gonna notice that shit. They old niggas. Niggas dying over this motherfucker all day, every day. All you do is hear, sound the horns. Fuck you think you hear all those ambulances for? Cause somebody dead, nigga. It ain't just the Lord wants son to sound the horns. No, somebody got hurt. And seeing that that's all you ever hear. Sound the horn, sound the horn, sound the horns. The fuck you think that means? Some of them just be beeping, but how many times y'all hear the ambulance? 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. How many times I gotta show you that these niggas don't get no, these niggas be out here all day. Anyway. So, it had me dying laughing, because I remember in that video, I looked at him, and I'm like, oh, all right, you want to play the game, right? You want to get me thrown out. All right, well, I remember I told him right to his fucking face. I was like, you won't be here much longer, motherfucker. I guarantee you I'm going to get rid of you. You're going. You're going. Just like the last dusty-ass super that was here, because he was a criminal, too. And, you know, it seems like this guy hired a criminal, and he hired another criminal that got locked up on his first day. Then he hired another criminal, and he got in trouble a couple months later. Then he hired this dirty-ass nigga, and he took at least a good year, but was selling drugs and fucking God knows what else in that building. And I said, yo, this landlord, you're the worst, my nigga. You're the worst. If the cops or some TRA, like, when I figure out what the place to go to sue the shit out you, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. Cause you think what you have done this whole last 3 years, or God knows how long in that building. One, your camera's been broken, so everyone in that building has been unsafe this whole time. Two, all these drugs are being sold in your fucking building, and there's no way your ass don't know about it because multiple people keep saying they told you about it. Three, motherfucker, you're supposed to protect your tenants. You got a fucking savages in your building fucking hitting people with bats. Niggas upstairs hitting people with bats. You got this crazy ass bitch next door. I give you respect for taking that crazy bitch to court. Bye-bye, yah. Didn't I tell you your ass is going too? Sound the horns. I told you was going. All you had to do was stop. If you would have stopped when I told your ass to stop and repeatedly kept screaming out that door, he's gonna leave you to the wayside. When these fucking boys get involved, no one's gonna be able to save none of you. That nigga's gonna go do his own thing. Right? Right, Frankie boy? Fucking selling your car. Why you selling your car, homie? You know, you telling everybody in the building ain't nothing gonna happen. You ain't going to jail. Ain't nothing going down, right? You get away with anything. You Illuminati's or whatever the fuck you think in your head. But now all of a sudden, You seem real scared. Like I said, I heard you out that window the other day trying to sell your car. Car definitely ain't worth no 4,000, nigga. That shit's probably worth more. That shit, well, not really. That shit look, you know what I mean? It may look nice on the outside, but I don't know. That shit just, I know a lot of niggas with those type of cars. But why I say it's worth more than 4,000, because I guarantee you put more than 4,000 into that bitch. But you know, when you're about to go away for a long time, you're gonna need as much money as you can. Plus, you know, you did get bailed out, so I'm sure you gotta pay that bail's bond back. All of this shit and all your stupid ass had to do was leave me alone. You ruined your fucking life just to fuck with one guy. Like I said, if no one put you up and paid you for this, you're the stupidest fucking man I've ever seen in my life. You threw away your whole life to pretend to be some fucking movie star or something, like Nino Brown or something. It's like, yo, dog, you're a fucking goofy, nigga. But, you know, you're crazy, like you keep saying, in your medicines, and you gotta go take medicine. I gotta take my medicine, just like y'all crazy ass. Both y'all gotta take medicine, then both y'all doing hardcore drugs. Oh, I wonder why you're so crazy and can't make decisions. I wonder why you make dumbass decision after dumbass. Every decision y'all make is all fueled through anger. That's how I knew how to beat you, goofy ass niggas. I told you, King Solomon said, if I can control your emotions, then I control you. You dumb motherfuckers just get mad and you'll do dumb shit. And unfortunately for me being alive gets you mad. You know, you can do all your goofy shit, and all I gotta say in the hallway one time, man, none of that shit matter. La da 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 da. Let's go outside, have a good day. You niggas will get mad. You know, like right before court, how your dirty ass thought you was gonna turn up. This nigga trying to turn up, trying to thump the floor, play music. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, dog. And he was mad cause OG came to my door and said, yeah, you going to court? I'm going to court for that motherfucker too. So you got a lot of problems on your hands, buddy. You got more than one motherfucker taking you to court. You a fucking dumb nigga. Like, you're dumb. I seen, like, shout out OG. You know, well, I ain't gonna call you an OG. You ain't my OG. But shout out old head. You know what I mean? Another racist man protects me again. What you know about getting racist white men to protect you? And you're black. Can you do that? Nah, you can't do that, homie. It's the second white man that clearly is racist and stopped being racist to me. And then started fucking kicking you niggas. Remember Dave? You wanted to be like him and come to my floor and act crazy? And he kicked your ass in the chest like Leonidas. And he said, get your ass off this floor. Leave that man alone. You only come on this floor to bother that man. Get away from there. Get out of here. Remember? So that's the second. That's what I kept telling y'all about. Like, my Lord will jump on anybody he want and they'll betray you. You know? That's the second known racist. You know? And, they protected me. Just like the guy in PA when I helped him with his wife, his problem with that. And he was like, yo, bro, I'm not racist anymore towards you. I still don't, you know, I still see what I see about some of your people. And I said, nigga, I don't like them niggas. They wild, they crazy. You know what I mean? That ain't, I said, and I started talking about his people up there. I said, nigga, when I left my hometown, there wasn't a bunch of crackheads and dope heads. I said, what you see out here in your white neighborhood, nothing but crackheads and dope heads. But you don't like niggas. But what do you, yeah, you think we're crackheads and dope heads, but no, majority of yous are crackheads and dope heads. You just don't know it. Or yous do, and you go, it's just Jimmy, he's going through problems. Nah, he's a fucking crackhead. Just like you would judge me. He's a dusty, dirty ass nigga, and he's probably gonna start stealing and killing for that shit. But y'all won't believe that. He get to steal shit and then say, a black man, I seen a black man in your house. And you goofy ass niggas will believe that shit. Those days are almost over though. You know, a lot of black men are starting to realize, I have a camera on me. Let me start videotaping my fucking self. A lot of black women are starting to realize, yeah, we're not going to let you niggas stalk us no more. We're going to just videotape you. Because everybody act right when that camera get on your ass. And then, once you start videotaping niggas enough and something happens to you, nigga, the cops going to come get you niggas. And that's it. And if they don't, well, you know, black people are getting smarter and smarter and realizing you're targeting certain ones of us. And, you know, one day, you're gonna target the wrong regular nigga, and it's gonna start a shit show. And yous ain't gonna like it. I would say what's gonna happen, but I'm not. My father said, shh, don't tell him everything. So you're gonna have to deal with that, and you're not gonna be able to deal with it. You're not. You think yous are, but yous ain't gonna be able to deal with the Lord. Good morning, good morning. Oh, the look in this man's eyes when I seen him at the store, and this motherfucker, like the look of hatred, and it'd be so funny when I see my enemies after the Lord defeats them. They really defeat themselves. I don't even know how he got thrown out of there. Oh yeah, I forgot, I started telling the landlord on everybody. And showing videos like, if that motherfucker isn't fired, I'm gonna sue you. If they don't get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna use this evidence against you. And you're not making them leave, so you want it this way. Which means you're going to jail too. And that nigga ain't, even like I told you, goofy ass niggas from the beginning, even if he is working with you niggas, he'll throw all of you under the bus to keep his ass rich, keep his building. You are just dirty ass peasants to him that he used. Or he doesn't know, and he's just like every other scumbag landlord out here. They don't give a fuck what you dirty ass niggas do. Just pay me my money, and that's it. I don't care about you. That's why I left y'all dirty ass niggas with dirty ass water and roaches and rats and everywhere. And then the black man had to come and start barking the fuck around and start chipping shit up. And then, you know, them inspectors started coming and the bug sprayers started coming every month, and you know what I mean? Shit be crazy. I make y'all niggas' life better, and y'all niggas try to make my life worse. And I ain't give a fuck about what y'all was doing. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas just mad. That's what it was. Y'all niggas don't like my style. Y'all was hating because I was the only good person in that building that would tell y'all niggas to y'all face, y'all wrong, y'all criminals, y'all dirty. Like, look at this dirty ass nigga. He another dirty one. Always gotta stare at me. Another dirty nigga at work. That nigga thought he was rotting out when I was uptown. When they was trying to do the little bullying up there. I remember that guy. He thought he was tough one day. And he tried to stand up in front of me and shit. And start pointing at the floor at some garbage. Like, pick it up. I looked at this nigga like, what? Yeah, alright. He does that shit again like the next day. I say, yo, dog, I'll smack the shit out you. I said, see, I'll smack the shit out. That motherfucker never did that shit again. And now, every time he see me, the nigga just laugh, nigga walk off. I be like, yo, y'all old niggas gotta stop, bro. If you can't beat me, my nigga, don't act tough to me. Don't do the tough shit. Straight up. And just because I look skinny doesn't mean you could beat me. A lot of these faggot ass niggas out here really believe that shit until I started calling niggas out like, y'all beat your old ass up and go back to work, nigga. We go around this corner, take our shirts right the fuck off and get it right the fuck in, and then, nigga, we go right back to work, nigga. Don't tell the boss, nigga, let's get right, nigga. Oh yeah, I forgot, you want me to punch you in your fucking face so you can be a bitch, nigga, and say, oh, he hit me. He hit me. Now we got this black motherfucker where we want now. We can call the cops on him. That's all y'all niggas ever try to do, bro. All y'all niggas wanted me to slam one of y'all niggas on y'all head and shit. Slap shit out one of y'all niggas. But that's what y'all not, because you ain't gonna get that. Because I know the law. Most of my brothers and sisters know the law, but they you know, that irritating, the picking, and the racism and all that shit gets to them, and niggas snap. And I know that's what y'all been trying to do this whole time, is get me to snap. And I told you, I am gonna snap. Just not the way you want. You know what I mean? Eventually, y'all gonna get somebody to touch me, and y'all did, and then he learned the lesson, and then that scared everybody at the job, because I'm sure that nigga ran around telling everybody in the job, yeah, nigga cracked my head open, oh, la, 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 la. And then all these niggas started looking at me different, like, put that fucking head down when I walk by you. Cause niggas know what time it is. You ain't fucking tough, nigga. And even if you are, nigga, one of us gonna go down. You know what I mean? One of us gonna go. And a lot of these niggas is old as hell. I'm like, y'all niggas ain't beat. I ain't built like that. Niggas is definitely not built like that. Anyway, I'm about to go to work. When you see your enemies, you don't laugh in their face. Don't do it too hard. Just walk by smiling. You know what I mean? All that antagonizing shit, it's never worth it. All love, all praise to the Most High.